So we're here today because we're getting tattoos, but also we're here right now because the specific tattoos we're getting are about starting a conversation, and so we're going to have that conversation.
Some volunteers of ours came to us and said, we've seen this kind of internet meme of this semicolon concept going around, and why don't we take it and make it a tattoo?
The semicolon metaphor is an author chooses to use the semicolon when they could have ended the sentence but choose not to. And I also love that the whole point of getting the tattoos is that tattoos are a great conversation piece. So it almost is forces you to talk about this stuff.
Let's get some tattoos.
Let's get inked up. I'm gonna get a song lyric. This world can be ugly, but isn't it beautiful? It's basically, saying yeah, shit can get rough in your life, but if you take the time to actually open your eyes and not just focus on what's terrible and see what's beautiful around you, I mean, it gives you a whole new perspective.
You lost your two friends both to suicide, right?
Yeah, I lost one in high school, my junior year. I was actually supposed to hang out with him the day it happened, so that kind of hit really hard. And then the other one I lost my sophomore year of college, and that kind of changed my life pretty heavily. I mean, you don't realize how many people you affect until that happens, and it really opens your eyes, and you see that you impact people you barely even talk to. After that, I traveled abroad, then transferred schools, switched my major, and left all my friends at that place. I'm still extremely tight with all of them. I talked to 4 of them yesterday, believe it or not.
Well, I am today getting MT634, which is a verse that says, don't worry about tomorrow because tomorrow will worry about itself. And although it's not grammatically correct, the colon is gonna be a semicolon. I have had debilitating anxiety since I can remember. It's really hard because there's a difference between worrying about a test or worrying about a boyfriend or something like that, and then when you're sitting at 2 o'clock in the morning thinking, why am I not okay with life when everything is perfectly fine? I've felt so much guilt with feeling so sad and anxious about my life when people have such bigger problems than me. You just feel so weak when you can't control your thoughts, and then you start to feel like a crazy person. I think there's times where you just can't continue, and that is the hardest thing. I want to talk about it just so I can help other people with it, because it is a very real thing that happens to anybody.
The tattoo I'm getting is a quote that says, "Rise and rise again until lambs become lions." And I think that just really resonates with me because all of those kind of low points really make you who you are. I've been living with depression for as long as I can remember, really. I wasn't officially diagnosed until I was 20, but I think a lot of that comes from not wanting to talk about it. It's easier for me to say, oh, I don't feel good this morning, I was sick, or I got locked out of my house, or there was traffic, there was an accident, instead of just being my depression hit me in the face with a brick this morning and I couldn't get out of bed. I think the semicolon speaks to me strongly because when I was 13, I came very, very close to killing myself. I was sitting on my floor in my bedroom with a bottle of Tylenol because I'm 13 and I thought that would kill me. And it's laughable now, but at the same time I was 13 and I thought that would work. Instead, I resorted to cutting myself for the next 10 years because that was easier than talking to people about what I was dealing with. And I shouldn't be afraid to be honest about this very real illness that I'm living with. We did it.
We did it.
Yeah.
We're done. Now comes the actual hard part, I feel like, and that is having the conversation that comes with the tattoo.
Yeah, but I
Telling
feel
people.
like that's gonna be rewarding. So
It's definitely going to be
Different.
more rewarding than it is difficult.
Yeah.
we're all in this together.
Yay!
Oh my god, it's like High School Musical.